ça. Il vous faut l'arrière-plan en blanc, le template, donc ici on le voit, c'est le template, et le calque 3 qui va nous permettre de peindre les différentes parties. Donc là, je recommence, voilà, je sélectionne la partie de mon véhicule, tac. Je clique sur retour, j'appuie sur la touche retour et entrée. Et là, alors est-ce que la voix c'est bon là ou pas? Petit test avant de démarrer.
Alors est-ce que la voix c'est bon là ou pas?
Ouais.
Petit test avant de démarrer.
Allez, je fais les modifications et on va démarrer cette petite aventure Red Dead Redemption sur PC. Bon, je peux pas le faire ça, donc ça sert à rien. Allez, c'est bon. On verra bien comme ça. Alors on va le faire en normal. Alors on va recommencer la partie quand même là parce que hop. Voilà. Si on commence pas du début.
one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Allez, c'est parti. Allez au salon.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. They could slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Come on, Mr. Marston.
All right, man. Let's see what kind of food I do.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. safe place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? You. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with illusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind 'em up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, easy up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How do you do?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, boy. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Gee up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Slow down.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa!
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Another one for the pot? That's it. Kill those little vermin. Much obliged. Them rabbits can be little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
now.
Nice shot! That's it! Damn coyote! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone saw.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Easy now.
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady?
This is how it's done. bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up?
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be! I have got you now!
Yeah!
Come on, boy!
Come! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Yeah!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are.
Salut, poulet.
You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I
Comment ça va? Tu peux me faire le réglage monétisation parce que j'ai pas réussi à me connecter. S'il te plaît, enfin, si tu peux. Hein. Ouais, ça va, poulet, merci. Petit stream de Red Dead. Merci, poulet, merci beaucoup. Et ouais, j'ai voulu le faire et je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. Hein. Ouais, merde, je regarde le chat comme un con, putain. C'est sur PC, ouais. Il pique les yeux? Non, tu rigoles quoi. Ah, il faut arrêter, attends. PSE, je veux bien, mais là... C'est la version PC, ça. Je sais pas, j'ai pas regardé.
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know.
So this is Armadillo.
Ah, oui, tu me dis que je suis à 720p. Ouais, de toute façon, 720 ou 1080. Hein. C'est HD quand même. Hein. C'est passé la Play 4 la dernière fois qu'il y a du...
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Je regarde sur le téléphone, il est... ça va, et...
To see you today.
Mange ton pétard, là, voilà.
Dear sir, hello.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Thank you.
Ouais, les médicaments gratuits.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Merci, poulet, merci beaucoup. Ouais, c'est regardable quand même le stream là, parce que tu m'inquiètes. Hein. Salut Dracaris. Yo, ce jeu a une longue durée de vie, comparable au Red Dead 2 ou beaucoup moins. Non, ben écoute, j'ai pas fait les deux, mais je sais qu'en durée de vie, c'est assez long, hein, c'est assez long. C'est des jeux qui sont vachement longs hein, dans la durée. Hein. Il est peut-être plus court que Red 2, je pense. Hein. Mais bon, ceci dit, il y a de quoi faire, quoi. Non, 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 le 2, je le ferai après celui-là, je pense. Hein. Pour être honnête, je les ai jamais fait, ceux-là. J'étais surtout sur les GTA. Ah ouais, c'est là-bas qu'il faut aller. Et du coup, ouais, non, je les découvre en fait. J'ai vu beaucoup de let's play forcément, mais je les ai jamais fait personnellement. Quoi.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did.
Apparently so.
Ouais, je sais pas, il faudra que je regarde la prochaine fois pourquoi ça s'est mis.
Business of the law.
Le 2 est incroyable et ça me tenterait de faire le 1, mais j'ai peur que le gameplay soit trop... Non, pas du tout, pas du tout, ça reste... Si t'as fait les GTA, franchement, c'est pareil, quoi. Ça se joue bien, hein. Franchement, moi, j'ai pas de soucis au niveau du gameplay. C'est un peu plus rigide que les derniers jeux, c'est sûr, hein, mais ça se fait, tu peux le faire. Hein. Tu peux le faire. Hein. Ça reste un très très bon. C'est du Rockstar, hein, de toute façon, donc c'est des valeurs sûres. Quoi.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Juste fait GTA 5 et Red Dead 2, ouais, donc tu seras pas trop dépaysé au niveau du gameplay, franchement. Là. C'est plus que jouable, quoi. Après, ça dépend, t'es quoi, sur PC ou sur Play?
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
J'essaierai ça sur du coup. Ouais, ben essaye-le, ouais.
Outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Tu seras pas déçu, je pense. Hein, c'est du Red Dead, quoi. Les Rockstar, je les joue sur Play, d'accord, ok. Ok.
My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what.
Bon, je vous laisse, merci pour les réponses à mes questions, bon jeu et bon férié. Ouais, merci Dracari, merci à toi aussi, bon férié, merci d'être passé, c'est cool. Ça fait plaisir. Bon lundi férié, ouais. Salut.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Alors, accompagner le marshal Johnson au saloon.
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man.
Ah ouais, il va falloir aller le chercher lui.
God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
go. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Chola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Ah ok ouais, merci poulet. Nickel, nickel.
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Alors.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Sneak him up.
You're a
Il faut que je me rappelle comment on se fout à couvert là. Pas ça toi.
Now move up to that crate. This is probably gonna hurt. Take that feller behind the rock. You brought
Recharge. C'est levé, ok. Et si tu veux, tu cours. Voilà. Il y a un problème hein. Alors, il y en a un autre là-bas. Il est derrière la baraque. Hein.
Hey, wake up. We got trouble.
Ah putain, je l'avais pas vu là, lui.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got.
Ouais, il faut reprendre l'habitude des...
Not a bad shot, Mr.
se faire au gameplay, quoi.
Check in with me next time you're in town.
Salut, Caramel. Merci, Caramel.
More than I, my friend, I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
N'hésite pas à t'abonner et à mettre un pouce. Un pouce bleu. On va fouiller un peu quand même là parce que je crois qu'il y a des trucs à récupérer pour l'avoir fait le début déjà. Là ici on a du pognon. Ah ouais, on peut fouiller les corps. Ça fait du pognon. Je peux pas rentrer? Ah, t'es sérieux? Parce que l'autre il est au milieu. Ah, casse-toi de là. Alors fouiller les corps un peu. Il est tombé où l'autre là? Ah, il est là. Voilà, ça fait du pognon. Munitions pognon, ça c'est nickel. Mission là? Yes. Yes. Alors du coup. Tac, la carte et tout, c'est où ça? Carte. C'est qui sont. Ah ouais, il y a lui là qu'il faut aller voir. Marshall Johnson. On va aller voir Marshall Johnson. Mon cheval. Ah, quand même, t'étais où? Ici. Ah, ça a ramassé les munitions automatiquement, là, nickel. Oula, attends, ça pète là dans le coin. Il y a quelqu'un qui est en danger là. Laissez-le tranquille. Laissez-le tranquille. Alors mon gars, on a des problèmes hein?
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Eh, carte au trésor, nickel ça. Carte au trésor, bon ça on le fera plus tard. Oh, l'autre il a tout laissé là. Chasseur de trésors niveau 1, d'accord. Pour plus d'informations, consultez la rubrique chasseur de trésors, section défi, votre journal accessible depuis le menu pause. Ok. Chasseur de trésors, d'accord. Plus d'informations, ok, ça c'est bon. Service. Stat. Ouais, bon, ça c'est tout les trucs qu'on a, ok. Oui, merci à tout le monde pour vos abonnements. On est à 3124. Ça fait plaisir, vous êtes de plus en plus nombreux. Donc n'hésitez pas à vous abonner. Le petit pouce bleu qui va bien, c'est nous, ça nous encourage et ça nous aide vraiment. Donc n'hésitez pas. Et merci à tous. Ouais. Alors, il est où lui Marshall. Attachez le... Ouais, je t'attache comme ça tu te barres pas. Voilà. Règlement de compte.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Allez, c'est parti. Ah ouais, d'accord, j'avais attaché le cheval et il s'est barré. Ah non, il est là. Allez, on y go.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Oh, there. Everybody dismount. Follow me.
Easy.
Head for the fort.
Accompagner le marshal Johnson. Ok. Merci pour le.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take
Pour
them
l'info,
alive,
poulet.
good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Eh ben, où tu vas?
Rustlers, find some cover.
No turning back now.
Oh, c'est pas des manchots les mecs là. Eh, casse-toi du milieu, il est con lui ou quoi? Putain, il me fout
Your wrestling days are over.
Boys, take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy.
What the hell? Stay with the group, Marston.
Ouais, merci poulet, merci beaucoup.
Move it out and stay together.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yup. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Sweet mother of God!
Goddamn law. Stay with me. There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
Follow me.
You want to die? Then move.
This way. Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy.
Somebody fixing to have an empty saddle tonight.
Stop that! You might as well give it up now!
Hell no.
Ah, il est là-bas l'autre, il est pas mort encore lui. Ah, il faut s'en rapprocher. Là. Mais cours putain. Ah mais c'est lui là qui m'a stag. Je vais mourir. Voilà toi. Ah, il est là-bas, d'accord.
The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
C'est un peu laborieux le gameplay là.
Damn, those baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yup, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Look lively, they're all across the ridge. Keep moving, boys. The marshal's by himself.
Je le vois pas l'autre con.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He's all about the book. Let the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of...
Ah, j'ai le temps de les fouiller quand même, ça va. Pleine de tête, voilà. Il est pas mort? Si. Eh, il est pas mort, putain. Tiens, mange. Pleine de tête, il est pas mort, l'autre.
Let's push on to the bridges.
You rustlers make me sick. He's only just holding them off.
Might as well give it up now. Look after you, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Ah putain, il tire à retardement, gros. Ah non, il est avec nous, lui, putain, je suis con.
Get away from me.
Where's your branding iron now?
Hold up, Marcy. You're gonna get yourself killed.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right. Stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Il faut les fumer ou quoi? Ah putain! Non, ils sont avec moi. Ouais, ils sont avec moi.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Tenue de la bande de Bollard. Info ajoutée au menu. Donc on a une nouvelle tenue, ok. West Dickens W se trouve quelque part dans Shula Springs. Bon, on va aller voir. Pour marquer une destination, oui, donc ça je sais. On va fouiller un peu les alentours hein, quand même. Voilà, les pognons. Ah, il y a des coffres à ouvrir hein, quand même. C'est toujours ça de gagner. Ah, il y a des coffres partout. TNT, ah mais ça éclate ça normalement, attends. Logiquement. Ah tu peux. Ah d'accord. Ouais. D'accord. D'accord, ouais, ok. La vue ralentie. Alors la carte. Ça s'en fout. Carte. Alors là. On va d'abord aller voir Bonnie. Bonnie. Oh, tu vas, tu vas, tu vas. Oh là 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 là. Prendre les virages à cheval, c'est pas évident. Hein. Mais range-le ton pétard là, putain. Oh là, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ah mais c'était des mecs de chez nous ça non? Et ouais, honneur moins 50, vraiment j'ai fumé tout le monde là. Et ouais, à force de faire le con là, c'est... Et ouais, fallait peut-être pas tirer dessus là. Pas trop compris le truc là. Alors c'est quoi les tenues là? Je suis touché par un plus gros stade de poker. D'accord, ok. Instant. Il faut un peu. Sauvegarder partie, ouais. Ça a dû sauvegarder, mais bon, on va quand même en faire une. Alors. Ah là c'est un peu chaud au poker là-bas, d'accord. De nouvelles armes sont disponibles, ok. On peut maintenant participer aux veilles de nuit autour du ranch McFarlane. Donc là pour l'instant, revenez entre 5h et 6h du matin. Et ouais, j'adore l'autre. McFarlane. On va faire celui-là pour voir.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Il est où le chien? Ah d'accord, en fait il faut le suivre. Arrêtez par tous les moyens les criminels que vous rencontrerez avant le lever du soleil.
Nice to see you.
Il marche bizarre le chien. tu vois. Avec quelqu'un là-bas, non?
Show me where he is.
Wow. Ça, c'est de l'élimination. Allez, au bureau de contremaître, hein, ok. Ah bah voilà, ça c'est fait. Merci. Réputation, hein, on remonte un peu parce que sinon... On va faire avancer le temps de 6 heures là. Je vais aller dans ma cahute là-bas. On va changer de tenue. Ben non, de toute façon, il n'y a pas la tenue là. Ouais. Allez, ça va avancer de 6 heures, comme ça on pourra aller faire pour aller voir McFarlane. Les femmes et du bétail.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, Let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her... Well, I don't know what he was.
Ah ouais, c'est une vie de merde, quoi.
I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Alors, montez sur votre cheval, ok.
Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Come on!
Whoa! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Easy now.
He's got it. Stay behind him, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Whoa there.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston. Whoa there.
Ain't that? Come on. Easy.
Oh, oh.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Allez, par là-bas, allez.
Nail it down.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Come on.
He's just showing off now. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Ok.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Bon, là, en fait, ça va être que des missions à la ferme, là. Ah, l'honneur, il est remonté, ça, c'est bon. Du coup, on va aller voir où ils sont, là. Il est là. Un Nigel West Tickle. Non. Ah putain, c'est pas possible. Désolé. Il a craché le jeu. On le relancer de suite. Hop. Curieux ça. Voilà. Les joies du PC. Normal. Moi, j'espère qu'il m'a sauvegardé le dernier truc là. Le logement indiqué par... Ouais, non, mais ça, je sais. Donc, on va essayer de retourner voir l'autre là. Faut ramasser les plumes, hein, ouais. Plume de vautour, ok. C'est loin son truc là. Viande de coyote. On peut en prendre encore, non, un peu là. Oui, oui, une croix sur le... Ah bah oui, d'accord. Ok.
Hello there.
Howdy, mister.
On fait un peu de chasse sur la route, hein.
Come on, let's get this over with.
C'est toujours ça de prix.
Come on, easy up now.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé ici?
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Ah, c'est bien, sur le chemin, t'arrives des péripéties. Allez, au fouille, au fouille. Allez, un coffre. Hein. Du pognon, du pognon, du pognon. Ah, on peut le dépecer le cheval? Ah ouais.
What were you eating? Let's go.
Ah, et une mission aussi. Une mission. Ah ouais.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you?
Allez.
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Ah, je laisse mon cheval et tout moi. Voilà, c'est rien.
What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me.
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
My God! They've come back and finished me off! You're killing me! Get back on the damn...
Ouais, mais tire dessus encore.
Make sure you stay on the road. Leave the driving to me. I'll go as easy as... God, that's smart. Excellent work, sir. Push on to Armadillo.
C'est la merde à conduire ça. Allez vite, il va bientôt mourir lui. Ah, il me casse les burnes. Hein. Ah, il est mort. Il décédait. Et ouais. On commence au point de contrôle, ouais, on va voir, parce que là... Ah d'accord. Ça commence l'émission casse-burne.
I can see that. Once again, a victim of my own success. They seem a man in a well-cut suit and this happens. Good Lord! Those scoundrels once again! For the love of God, stick to the road!
Ah, c'est par en bas, hein. On va y arriver à la monnaie donc quand même. Ah c'est bon. Allez. Tiens le coup papy. Voilà.
We're here. Stay with me. Where the devil are we? Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor. Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility. I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for... Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Ouais, on va tout soigner avant. Ah, réputation 75. C'est bon. Ah, je vais aller voir l'armurier là, pour voir s'il a pas des... S'il a pas des trucs un peu sympas à vendre. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? 150 balles, ça? Double canon. Ouais. 150 $. Qu'est-ce que je peux vendre, moi, là? Ouais, mais est-ce que ça me sert pas à faire des trucs, ça, après? Où tu vas? Reviens, Jean-Claude. Allez, on va te prendre ça. Merci, au revoir. Alors, comment on fait pour... Arme. J'ai celle-là, double canon. On va équiper celle-ci. Ah, elle est un peu plus puissante celle-là. La portée par contre c'est pas ça. Eh ouais, c'est genre un fusil. Chasse. Bon, on verra bien. Tac, tac, tac. Il a encore des missions lui, hein. Revenez aujourd'hui après 6 h de l'après-midi. D'accord. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire là? Merde. Carte. Et on va se faire un avis de recherche pour voir. On va se faire un petit avis de recherche. Voir comment ça fonctionne ça. Alors, voir la fiche. Combien? 40 $? Et 80 $ vivants, 40 $ morts. Bon, eh ben on va essayer de pas te tirer dessus. Je sais pas comment on fait par contre. Hein. Il est où mon canasson? Eh ben. Ah quand même. Putain. Ça m'a mis du temps. Ah viens ici, je peur. Ah. On va peut-être le marquer sur la carte lui parce que... Ah putain, à chaque fois je me plante de bouton. Tac 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 tac. Il est pas marqué. Pas marqué. Ah si si si. Ouais, ça m'étonne aussi. Oh putain, il est loin quoi. Allez go. Entre temps il va nous arriver des merdes à tous les coups. C'est ça qui est bien dans ce jeu. Je sais jamais sur quoi tu vas tomber. Hein. Inninganstead. Hop, 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 où tu vas? Viens ici, je vais aller voir ce qu'ils foutent là. Alors, on fait cuire des merguez? Je peux me joindre à vous? Non, bon, ils sont là comme ça. On va pas les déranger. Bon, allez, bonne journée, hein. Bonne merguez. Ah, ça tire là-bas. Il y a un problème là-bas. Ah non, il chasse. Il chasse, lui. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Je parie de tirer pas mieux. Relever le défi, bah bien sûr. Abattre 3 à la fin du time party. Oh putain, avec ce fusil ça va être chaud. Ouais, ça va être catastrophique avec ce fusil. Ouais, je vais prendre ça, c'est mieux. D'accord. Alors attends, on va changer de... On va changer de fusil là, parce que pour la chasse, ça vaut que dalle. On va prendre celui-là. Allez, 1. Putain, il reste rien. Hein. Ah, maman, vite, vite. 2. Allez, 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 bouge là. Et 3. Putain, juste. Hein. Oh, oh, oh. Juste, juste. Merci. Il est sympa, lui. Allez, on se casse. On a fait une petite mission. On va ramasser les plumes. Hein. À quoi ça sert, mais... Des fois, on peut citer la rubrique, d'accord. As de la gâchette. Parce qu'on dira ce cheval est faible, continue à appuyer sur A, l'intérieur du cheval et il finira par se désarçonner. Ouais, il faut pas trop y tirer sur la gueule. Quoi. Bon, la chasse, on verra plus tard. On va aller défoncer l'autre là. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Il dégage là.
Doubt you'll be needing this.
Voilà. Oh, mais il est fou, lui. Qu'est-ce qu'il a, lui? Il a pété un plan, le cheval, là. On peut pas sauter? Non, on peut pas. Ah oui, c'est vrai, si je traîne trop... Mais on sait que je peux rejoindre la route. Hein. Pas rejoindre par là. Allez, on va ramener la preuve comme quoi on a défouraillé l'autre là. Est-ce que c'est possible de faire des... Voilà, ouais, parce qu'il y a du pétrole partout. Destination... Et on filtre... Ouais, on peut pas faire de voyage rapide. Là, on se casse, là, il y a du monde. Ouais, bien sûr. Ah, ça va être ça tout le long. Allez, rejoins la route, hein, putain. C'est chiant de tourner, de prendre des virages serrés avec le cheval, là, c'est... Et ils arrivent encore, putain. Ah, ça y est, on arrive.
We'll take it from here. Here's your payment.
$40. $40. Ah, la prime sur ma tête. Ah, d'accord, de faire des chasseurs de primes, ça réduit la prime que j'ai sur ma tête. Ok. Allez, on va sauvegarder et ça ira bien pour aujourd'hui. Allez, hop là, sauvegarder. Puis voilà. Alors, stream.